And this is our new bathroom that just got installed. So, well, you can tell what that is. That's the commode. That's actually at a pretty good angle right there. Commode, not even used or dirty yet. And over here we have our switches for it. So this is our macerator switch. You can, if I push this, oh, I guess it's not turned on. Okay, we're back. So I turned everything on at the switch now. So here's our toilet, and over here is our macerator switch, was actually at a very good location. So if I push this, it flushes water out, brings in new water from outside, and that's all down in here. So right down there, that is our input Y valve. This is our output Y valve here, which I'll talk about a little bit more right now. And then there's our toilet, and that goes down out to the holding tank outside. So I'm going to show you all the holding tank stuff outside in a minute, but there's our white tube that goes out to the holding tank outside. And there is our inlet supply for the toilet, and there's our outlet. Also, what's kind of neat is also hooked up to the macerator. This is our shower pump. So if you want to take a shower in here, you can take a shower and all the water drains down into there. And then if you want to flush it out, you just turn that on. You can kind of hear the pump running in there, but that will drain the water out and over the side with this pump, that switch right there. And the other neat thing about all this is now we no longer have to use this handy dandy bucket, which the whole way up on when we bought the boat on the trip up, this was the go-to. Maybe for an emergency nowadays, but we don't have to use that anymore. So now we're going to take a look at the outside part of the plumbing. This is where all the bathroom stuff sits. So open this baby up. So we got this open now, and this is all our bathroom stuff in here. So let's see, down at the bottom there, you see right there in the middle, that's where the line comes in from the toilet, and then that loops around and goes down into the holding tank right there. Then coming out of the holding tank, you have a pump out line. That pump out line goes up to a Y valve here, and one side of that Y valve will go to the actual pump out right there in case we come into a dock and want to get pumped out. The other side of that Y valve goes around to a gulper pump here, and that gulper pump, then the gulper pumps go into the holding tank. This side of the gulper pump is going around and out through there. You can see it feeding inside, and that will go to the through hole, the waste through hole, going through the bottom of the boat. So that way, everything is going to go into the holding tank originally, and from the holding tank it can be pumped out to the outside at a dock pumping station, or turn that Y valve right there, turn on the gulper pump, and it will pull everything out of the holding tank there and take it to the Y valve that goes outside into the ocean when you're like more than 3 miles offshore. And just to follow through on the whole outside plumbing part, if you're using the gulper pump to pump out your holding tank, then this is where it will come in, goes to that Y valve right there, and that Y valve, it's shut right now, but when that Y valve is open and the gulper pump is running, then all the waste from the holding tank will be pumped down through that through hole to the outside.